Is it 65 bucks? What do you think 65 bucks gets you off of Walmart.com 3 years ago? This right here. Yeah, that's what 65 bucks will get you, would have gotten you. I don't know if they're still 65. I don't even know if they still carry these, to be honest with you. But let's go. So it's not a full scale guitar. It's a smaller scale. It's definitely not 25.5. I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. I do know that it's not worthy of a name. Poor guitar didn't even get a name. Cool body. Great finish. That is insane. Look at that mirror lacquer on there. Still got the plastic on the pickup. Oh, yeah. Well, one of those might be out of tune. 5-way switch. That's crazy. You got a 5-way switch on a $65 guitar. Tone knob for whatever reason. Who uses tone, especially on a cheap guitar like this, right? Old school whammy bar. Look at this. So I used to have these growing up, man. Pretty much call these fixed bridges. You want to know why? Because like you only get like one screw job in there. You screw it in one time. This is my experience anyhow. Screw it in. Give it one good dive bomb. Yeah, that little arm right there snaps right off. Boom, you got a fixed bridge. So, hey, at least it gives you one dive bomb. We have a one dive bomb worthy trim. So, let's see. If we're going to play Eruption on this puppy, first thing we got to do is check out the frets. Check out the fret job. Okay, so right off the... Oh, my God. They are sharp, sharp, sharp. Sharp. You seriously could run a credit card over this and just saw right into the credit card. That's that bad. That's horrible. So they didn't even bother sanding those down. Wow. That's horrible. That's the worst I've ever felt. I've had some really bad dressings on frets. This is the worst I've ever felt. Damn. Okay. Plastic nut. I'm a lefty, so in order to shred anything on this, we're going to have to flip it around. I got to get the E string over here. Low E, or high E string. I'm going to use Super Slinkies. And I'm going to restring it. But before I do, let's flip it up. See what kind of neck we got on this guy. Really cool. Okay, 4 bolt-on. Allowing you access to the top frets, which is neat. Stringing through the back. Not bad. You know, they put so much work into the mirror finish on these bodies, this lacquer and this paint. You know, it's probably the same work they're putting into their $900 guitars. They're putting the same effort into these $60 guitars. No name tuners, really cheap. That's why it doesn't stay in tune. Nice scarf joint on the neck. It's maple. It's really thick. It's thick like maybe a 50s Tele. Early model Telecaster, Fender, or, I mean, it's just fat. It's really fat. It's very uncomfortable. It's raw. There's no lacquer on it. You can actually feel where the fretboard joins the neck, which is weird. I can feel a line right here. So they didn't sand that out very well. Yeah, you shouldn't be able to feel that. Okay, action, none. Nope. Let's not even joke around about that. And they did give you some shark tooth inlay. That's kind of neat, or some saw inlay right there. Those are cool. All right, so there it is, guys. It's practically brand new still. $65 off of Walmart.com. Let's see if she can shred. It sucks! Okay, guys, so I'm going to review the guitar now. I just played it. I just played a solo. I'm going to play the solo for you here shortly after I review the guitar. But now that I've played it, honest opinion, is this even worth 65 bucks? It's a big hell no. This guitar is not worth 65 bucks. I don't even know where to start. So I had to restring it. I couldn't even get the strings out. They were stuck up underneath in the block because it's so cheap. They got welded into the block. Tuners, horrible. There is no truss rod. That's just a cover. When I had the strings off, there was a massive bow in the neck. I wanted to get the bow out, so I went in the truss rod, and there's no truss rod. It's fake. It's just a cover. So you can't even get the bow out of the guitar. You can see you can drive cars through the E string. I couldn't get the action low. I tried to adjust the saddles. You adjust the saddles, and all you get is fretting out from literally the 10th fret up. You can't do any bends. Even if you try to bend back here, it snaps out of tune. Plastic nut, which was okay because I was able to flip the guitar around, and because there's neutral depth, I was able to get the E string in without it popping out, which typically that's the problem I have when I convert a right-handed guitar into a lefty. I have nothing good to say about this guitar other than the volume pot wasn't scratchy, and I was able to get a couple good harmonics out of that bridge. But if you wanted to shred on this guitar, it's only good for the body. You got to replace this, which is the minimum. You're putting a $150 bridge in. The whole guitar isn't even worth that. So why would you put a $150 bridge in? Then you'd need at least $150 tuners. That's $300 if you're ordering all these parts online. But now you have the problem of no truss rod. So you can never get the bend out of the neck. So then you'd have to replace the neck. There's another $150. The guitar is a red, flashy piece of firewood. It is absolute garbage. It is just something you would hang on your wall, just a conversation piece. It's unplayable. But here you go. This is my attempt at a little bit of shredding licks. Was she shreddable? And could I play some Van Halen, Like Eruption, and a couple other jams? What are you able to do and pull off with a $65 Walmart guitar? Y'all enjoy. It sucks.